Well, China's third aircraft carrier has officially entered service after months of sea trials, marking a key milestone in President Xi Jinping's push to modernize the country's military. The commissioning ceremony, attended by Mr. Xi himself, took place at a naval port in China's southern island province of Hainan earlier this week. State media showed the Chinese leader boarding the vessel named Fujian for an inspection tour. Officials have called this a major step in strengthening China's naval capabilities. The Fujian is China's first fully homegrown aircraft carrier and its most advanced. It features a flat flight deck and electromagnetic catapults, allowing for more efficient takeoffs. And that gives it a significant edge over China's two earlier Russian-designed carriers, which use older ski jump ramps. The Fujian also capable of carrying more and heavier armed jet fighters. CNA's senior correspondent Guan tells us how China's neighbours are likely to react to this latest demonstration of its growing naval reach.
Now, with disputes with China over Diaoyu and Senkaku Islands, the Japanese are already not welcoming this news. In fact, Japan's chief cabinet secretary told reporters that Japan believes that China's military intends to advance its operational capability at distant sea, air by strengthening sea power. He emphasized that Japan is watching and would calmly but decisively respond if necessary. Meanwhile, Brian Hart, Deputy Director of CSIS China Project, says that these carriers extend the range of China's domain awareness to keep an eye on activities in the air, on the sea, or below the sea. The ability to carry a reconnaissance aircraft, for example, means that it won't be operating blind when it's out of range of land-based support. Now, China will likely want to walk a tightrope between projecting power and assuring neighbors. Sure, stability is good for China, so diplomatically, China may engage in outreach to assure Southeast Asian neighbors, member states, for example, by inviting them to join exercises or offering cooperation with the carrier, but it's likely also be using the carrier for signaling, like sea trials, group maneuvers, possibly extended into contested zones like the Taiwan Strait, South China Sea, or East China Sea. In fact, we're already seeing signs that the Fujian is sailing through the Taiwan Strait, for example, and operating in contested waters. So the biggest risk here is miscalculation. The more China deploys a carrier closer to the contested zone, the more there's a chance that it may be interpreted as coercive or aggressive, and that could spark incidents.